If you've ever looked up a Guild Wars 2 build and have no idea what you're looking at, or you're playing for the first time and you're utterly confused about everything that's going on, well, don't worry, you're not alone. Traits, stats, specializations, it can feel overwhelming at first. But builds in Guild Wars 2 are actually much simpler than they seem. In this video, I'll explain exactly how builds work and how everything can fit together. And once you understand this, the entire game starts to make a lot more sense. At its core, a build is simply how your character is put together. It's primarily made up of three main parts: your gear, your traits, and your weapons and skills. These three things work together to determine how your character deals damage, survives, and supports others. Stats are the foundation of your character. Your gear provides stats, and those stats define your damage type. For example, power increases direct damage, while condition damage increases damage over time, like burning or bleeding. These stats form the foundation of your build. Everything else builds on top of this. Traits. Traits are what shape how your character actually plays. They enhance specific abilities, improve your damage types, or unlock powerful bonuses for your character. Some traits improve the direct damage that you deal, others enhance your conditions. Some provide boons for others or yourself, defense, or utility. Traits allow you to specialize your character and focus on a specific playstyle. This is what makes one build feel completely different from another. Stats and traits work together. If your gear focuses on power, you'll typically choose traits that improve your direct damage. If your gear focuses on condition damage, you'll choose traits that enhance conditions. This synergy is what makes builds perfect. Without matching stats and your traits, your character is going to end up being a lot weaker. For example, with my Revenant, I'm doing a condition build. So I ended up taking Corruption, which helps a lot with that. Torment deals increased damage is one of my traits. Another one is your condition damage is increased. And conditions you apply to foes last longer. As well as I have one that damaging conditions that I apply also last longer. So bleeding, burning, poison, torment, confusion, all of those last quite a long time. As well as I have a trait that literally just applies poison and burning. I have also chosen a specialization called Invocation, which allows me to gain Fury. And Fury is just increased damage, increased condition damage, that sort of thing. But I have another trait called Ferocious Aggression, which all damage dealt is increased while I have Fury. But on top of that, I have paired that with my Renegade specialization, in which I have one called Blood Fury, which Fury increases the duration of my bleeds that I inflict, as well as it comes with the trait Heartbreaker, which bleeding you inflict deals more damage. And that is one that I had to specifically choose myself, but it works with my condition damage. In all, creating a whole build and everything, you want all of it to build upon one another. Keep in mind, some of these traits build on different specializations. So finding the right ones that really want to suit your playstyle is what you really need to come down and look into. Builds define your role in combat. Some builds focus entirely on damage. Others focus on supporting allies with boons, and some balance both, such as my Revenant. My Revenant, I ended up taking the legendary Renegade stance, and in this stance, yes, it has its damaging abilities, but it also allows me to grant my allies and me things like stability, but also while doing damage, or protection, or resistances, or even my Renegade's ultimate, which allows me to put it down, and everyone who attacks in that circle ends up siphoning some damage, allowing everyone to just heal by doing the thing that they are already doing. So each person can also buff their team. So each person can decide whether or not they want to focus more on supporting their allies or just dabble a bit. So just some friendly beginner advice. If you're new, don't worry about perfect builds immediately. As you're leveling, I'm sure you'll be trying some things out and dabbling a little bit in each specialization, but focus on understanding the stats and the traits first. Over time, you'll naturally learn what works best for your class and your playstyle. Builds are what turn your character from simply playable to truly powerful. And once you understand builds, the next step is understanding gear progression and how to really improve your character even further. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see all of you guys in the next one.